Okay, guys, uh, we have an A1708. It says it's a no display. So when you are dealing with a no display repair, just like this one, you need to confirm if it's you need to confirm if it's a no backlight. You need to confirm if the device is not posting, and you need to confirm if you have no image. So three things you need to identify. Is the device posting? After that, the next thing you want to confirm is, does the device have image? And after that, does the device have the device has no backlight? So whenever you have a device that says no display, you need to identify what is meant by the no display. Now, one of the common ways you can confirm if a device is posting, which is basically that it has a brain, is to hit on the caps lock. In this case, I'm not sure if you guys can see that. So that's the caps lock. It's active. I'm not sure if you guys can see that. So that tells me that this device does have this device is posting, and obviously I have my feedback on the trackpad. So it tells me that the device is posting. Now, um, the next thing I want to do is I want to see because and then because this is ordinarily I would want to check out to see if it's a flex gate issue, which is one of the ways I could do that would be for me to slightly open up the display and see if I will get image, if I will get backlight on the screen. But because this is coming from another repair shop, I can confirm that they must have tested with a different screen, and they obviously they must have tested that it's not a screen issue. So the next thing I want to do is I want to take out the back cover, and I want to confirm if this is a screen issue, or I want to confirm if this is a backlight issue. So I'm just going to take out the back cover, and then we can I'll show you guys what I do next afterwards. So what I'm going to do, I want to measure an backlight output. So this board, this is a non-touch bar. It's a design of 2016, 2017, and it only exists in 13 inches. So so this was discontinued in 2019. It was discontinued in 2018, and then there was a remake of it in 2019, which is that obviously does come with a touch bar. So the board number, this particular one is going to be 80-00840, which is 840. Let's open up the board view. So it's 8000 80-00840. That's the board number. Okay, so that's the logic board. Uh, Now the next thing I want to do, now that the back that's I've taken out the back cover, the next thing I want to do is I want to see what I have on my backlight output. That I can confirm at the caps here, this caps here. So you see where it says PPV out underscore SOLCD backlight. So that's going to be my backlight output. So I want to measure, I want to see what I have on my backlight output, and that's going to be this cat here. I want to see what I have on my backlight output. Okay, my multimeter is in voltage mode. Hoping you guys can see that. I'm trying to fix the multimeter so you guys can see it. This reflection. Okay, I think that will work. Okay, so you see where it says PPV out underscore SO LCD backlight. So that's going to be my backlight output. Now I want to see what it is that I measure on my backlight output. Just confirm that the machine is still on. Okay, machine is still on. Okay, so I have completely zero on my backlight output. The next thing I want to do is I want to see. So at this point, I'm actually leaning towards the part that I may have a backlight issue and not an image issue. So because another thing I saw is this with so I saw with all of this out, it also suggests that they must have also tried to replace a different screen to save that to fix issue, and that didn't fix the issue, which is why it's here. So I think I may be having I mean, this is very much suggesting that I may be having an issue with a backlight and not an image or screen issue. So the next thing I want to do, I have checked on my backlight output, and there is 0 volt on my backlight output, which could suggest that there is a short on my backlight output. So I'm going to disconnect my battery cable, and then I'm going to remove my batteries, my battery screw. Um, Disconnecting the battery cable, it's enough, but I'm just yeah, so it's not that you must so the next thing I want to do is I want to see if I have a short on my backlight output, because a short on my backlight output would obviously cause me not to have backlight image, not to have backlight on ready when I have image on my screen. So I'm going to be using a diode mode measurement. So I have my red probe on ground, and then the black probe in one of the, and then in the cap to see what I get. 0.054 on one side, and then the other side obviously, so that is ground. Now 0.054, it's low, so that tells me that I have a short on my PP bus, on my PPV out SO backlight. So this machine does not have a screen issue as far as I'm concerned. As far as the meter has indicated. The problem that we have is that we have a short on the backlight output. Now, with designs like this one, so this is common with, okay, not common, but usually when you will have an issue like a backlight issue like this particular one on a touch bar 13 inches, 15 inches, 2016, 2017, and it's indeed, and it's, you confirm that it's not a flex-gate issue, then most likely you may want to look at the caps. So these caps, they commonly, one of the caps, so I have checked now, and this one of I checked in my backend output, and I do have a short in my backend output. So pretty much one of this cap is going to be shorted, one or more of the cap. Oftentimes you find, so it's this caps here, this ones and this ones. So one or more of the cap is going to be shorted, which is why we do not have which is why we do not have our backlight. So what I want to do now is I want to find out which of the cap is shortest. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to remove all of the caps on one side, all of it on one side, and then I will measure again to see if my short is still there. If my short is gone, it tells me that one of the caps that I removed, it's faulty, and then I can check individual cap, and then that will be it. So I'm just going to remove all of these caps, then I will check, and then I'll see if if my short is still there. So this repair approach you can use if on like I said, 2016, 2017, 13 inches or 15 inches, touch bar, non-touch bar. When you have a backlight issue and the backlight is, it's not that you have a flare scale issue. So let's check all of this. I removed all of, so what I have done is I removed all of the cap on one side. The next thing I want to do is I want to now check again to see if my short is still present. Red probe on ground, black probe to my line, and my short is gone. So if, as you guys can see now, I'm having, so now my short is gone. So definitely my problem was in one of the caps that I have taken out. So the next thing I want to do is I'm just going to measure my cap individually. So whichever one that is faulty, I can pick it up from here. That's fine. The next one, 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 it's fine. And then the other one, okay, that is my problem. And then the other one, okay, so two of, let's see, let's try to separate them. Okay, let's check that again. That's fine. Okay, this is fine. So one of the last, so this one, this is our problem. One of the cat. So, uh, let's try to clean my camera. Okay, so I one of the cap, it's faulty. That has been identified and taken out of the line. So the next thing I'm going to do is put back the remaining caps, and we should have backlight afterwards. Just take one of the cap. So the one that's faulty, we can grab one from here. So right now I'm putting back the caps. Okay, so the caps are in place. Now, there are a couple of ways I could isolate the short. So one of the ways, what I did now, this was like a manual. Um, this is just one of the ways that I could isolate the short. So what I did was remove all of these caps here, all of the caps on the line. What I did was to remove all of the caps on the line. And the last one was the one that was actually faulty, which is C8469, was the faulty one among the list. So I took out all of the caps, and then I confirmed to see that I no longer have a short on my line, which is good. And then the next thing I had to do was to now find out from the caps that I took out, and then I had to then measure the individual caps to find out which of the cap is faulty. And then the C8469 was the faulty one, and then we basically put back the rest and then replace C 8469. And yeah, basically that was it. So the next thing I'm going to do now, after putting back the caps, it's um, I'm now going to test, and then I'm hoping that we should have backlight afterwards. Before that, let's try to clean that section of the board. As you guys know, um, I always like to clean my board. You don't want to have you want to have a clean work area in terms of your board. So after you have worked on the board, try to make sure you clean the board from rid of the flux around the area that you worked. So it's very good to keep your board clean. So usually when another technician receives a machine, they usually do not like to see flux around the board. It kind of yeah, no, it's really not a good repair practice to leave flux in the area that you have worked. You try as much as you can to clean that area. Okay, now that it's done, the next thing we want to do is that we want to test to see that we have. It's best to see that we have backlight. I'm hoping that now we will have backlight. I hope, and that is considering that is also for the hope that the screen itself has no issue. It's very rare for you to have a situation where you have you have a backlight issue on a board, and then at the same time the screen has an issue. But by the way, this particular type of failure does not have, it's not a chain type of reactional problem where sometimes you may have a condition where, or a situation where you have um, it's a no backlight, and then also the screen is affected. But this, it's not. This is different. So let's see. This is not that type of issue. Let's see what we have. Let's connect our charger. Okay, the machine is started. We have five spin. Let's hope to have a image backlight on our screen. That's it. That is display and backlight. I'm not sure if you guys can see that. Yeah, that's it. So yeah, that's pretty much this. This is complete. This is gonna go into completed jobs. The guys, I'm gonna quickly update the ticket, and then the guys can finalize, and this can go back to the client. 1600. Okay, guys. I'll see. This is as the end of our repair. I'll see you guys in the next one.